Okay, Dean Fraser, take it away.
Okay, well, welcome students, faculty, staff, family, and friends of the College of Marine Science to our third virtual toast to our graduating students. I am Tom Fraser, and I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the College. And I'm extremely excited today to be honoring my first graduating class here at CMS. As most of you know, I joined the College of Marine Science this past August just as these students were preparing for their thesis and dissertation defenses and making final revisions to the documents that represent a culmination of many years of focused and hard work, and all in the midst of a global pandemic. 2020 has posed many challenges for all of us. These students have been resilient, adaptable, and determined to find the finish line. Each of you have achieved remarkable success despite everything that 2020 and your degree program has thrown at you. We cannot be more proud. Before we get started with acknowledgements, a few logistical items. This event is being recorded and will be available for viewing in the future. And unlike past toast events, attendees will be able to unmute themselves at designated times to applause and cheer our amazing graduates. We will, of course, let you know when to unmute and mute. The chat is also open to share your congratulatory messages at any time. We will begin by acknowledging each of our graduating students, starting with our doctoral students. Then we will hear a few words from each student's advisor and open up the audio lines for cheers to our class of fall 2020. Sammy, can you get us started?
As I unmute, the Academic Affairs Office confirms the degree requirements for all of these students have been met.
Excellent. Dr. Jonathan Sharp, Doctor of Philosophy in Marine Science with a concentration in Chemical Oceanography, advised by Dr. Robert Byrne. Title, Analytical Methods and Critical Analyses Supporting Thermodynamically Consistent Characterizations of the Marine CO2 System. Dr. Kelly Vassbinder, Doctor of Philosophy in Marine Science with a concentration in Marine Resource Assessment, advised by Dr. Cameron Ainsworth. Title, Modeling Early Life, Ontogenetic Growth and Behavior Affects Population Connectivity in Gulf of Mexico Marine Fish. Catherine Punella, Master of Science in Marine Science with a concentration in Geological Oceanography, advised by Dr. Amelia Chevenel. Title, Pliopleistocene Antarctic Ice-Ocean Interactions in the Ross Sea. Madison Schwab, Master of Science in Marine Science with a concentration in Marine Resource Assessment, advised by Dr. Stephen Murawski. Title, Polycyclic Aromatic Hydrocarbons in Pelagic Fishes of the Gulf of Mexico.
Everyone, you may now unmute and applaud. Thank you. We will now hear a toast from each of our students' advisors, starting with Dr. Robert Byrne.
On this very day, the ETD was heard to say, "Your work has been accepted. There's nothing more expected." A new career begun, ocean science, floats, and fun. May your joys be as deep as the sea, and any sorrow but brief company. Let's raise a glass to John.
Thanks, Bob.
Next, we'll have Dr. Cameron Ainsworth.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
We can now.
You're
Oh,
back from mute.
Unmute.
Hey, Cam, I think you,
Sorry about that. Terrible timing. Sorry, Kelly, I didn't prepare a poem for you, so instead I'll pour you a shot of whiskey here. So Kelly, this is Canadian whiskey in Vancouver. So Kelly has been quite a credit to us. She's been awarded the Presidential and the Knight Fellowships. She has a history of excellent service to the community, especially in teaching and public outreach. And I'm happy to say that we're not through with her yet. She's hopefully will continue to collaborate on expanding her thesis work with us. We're preparing a proposal together now. And she's leaving us for greener pastures. She's going to UC Santa Cruz, where she'll work with Jerome Feichter, if I pronounced that correctly. So congratulations, Kelly, well done, and best wishes on your new endeavors.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers. Thank you.
And now Dr. Amelia Chevenel.
Ooh, it's my turn. I did not come up with a poem either, but I have Willis, and so that makes me better than Bob's poem. But I, I just wanted to say that working with Catherine was one of the most enjoyable experiences I've had in my career. She is incredibly inquisitive. She is an incredible writer, and things just happened. And it was really wonderful to see her blossom and to see her succeed. And NSF really could see that in her letters and in her interview, and they are really, really lucky to have her as a science assistant. She'll be in the Division of Undergraduate Research. And I have told her that she can come back anytime if she ever wants to do a PhD. And here's to you, Catherine. You've done an amazing amount of work, probably more work than some PhD students, and you should be really proud. Cheers.
Thank you.
And now Dr. Stephen Morawski.
Yes, thank you, Sammy. I want to congratulate Madison Schwab, Maddie, on her degree. She also recently got the final okie doke from the graduate school. So, you know, her thesis is wrapped up, and she's working very diligently on publications. Maddie came to us in this fall of 2018 out of Temple University, where she had some very extensive experience looking at a variety of conservation issues in marine ecosystems. And we added to her repertoire, let's say, of different things. And for a master's student, she really got to see and do a lot of things. She traveled to Cuba to give interact at the Mark Cuba 2018 meeting, which was a very unique experience for all of us. Also, even before she started as a student, we got her out on a pelagic longline survey. I found that her experience as a student athlete was very valuable, particularly in lifting heavy things and including the fishes, and you saw those pictures. You know, Maddie is a beneficiary of what a lot of master's students at CMS do, and that is picking up technical skills. When she came, she did, you know, she had the usual statistical skills and a fair inkling of what environmental chemistry is all about. I think, you know, she's proved her mettle in both of those, and her degree was extremely successful in terms of new knowledge, in terms of the oil pollution emanating from Deepwater Horizon and other sources. So just want to say congratulations to Maddie. My dog is barking congratulations, and all the best. Cheers.
Thank you, Steve.
and I would say cheers to all of the fall 2020 graduating students. Hey, hey.
And everyone, you can actually unmute this time and go ahead and cheers and applaud. One last cheers for those graduates. Cheers.
Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And students, it's now your turn to share a few words if you'd like to. Dr. Sharp, would you like to say a few things?
I don't really have much to say, but thanks so much to Bob for your support over the years and your poem. And thank you to my parents who are here and to all the fellow students and all my friends. I miss you during the pandemic, but thank you for your support as well.
Thank you, Dr. Sharp. Dr. Bassbinder, would you like to say a few things?
Yes, thank you. USF has been a big part of my life. I went to Oceanography Camp for Girls here when I was in 8th grade. And so it's been a long journey with USF, and it's going to be really strange not to be at USF anymore. But thank you to everyone, especially to Cam. And Dr. Mitchum actually introduced me to Cam back when I was a freshman in undergrad. So we've known each other for a long time, and I really appreciate all of your wisdom and mentorship. And to all of the other professors at CMS, my parents who are here, thank you. And all of my friends and to everyone else at CMS for being supportive. And thank you, Sammy, for organizing this.
Thanks, Kelly. Catherine, would you like to say a few things?
Sure. Thank you for your kind words, Amelia. That's really sweet. I hope everybody is happy and healthy. I miss St. Petersburg a lot. I left in late August to finish my thesis remotely amongst family in New York. And it was hard to leave. Before driving up to New York, which is a pretty tedious drive, it's like over 20 hours on I-95. I stopped by CMS. I didn't think I was going to, but I made a quick detour to stop by the college before I hit the highway to go inside and see the fluorescent lights and hear the hum of MSL and smell the labs, the musk of the Paleo Lab. But yeah, it was definitely my second home. And so cheers to, and I think because of the pandemic, we can appreciate that, right? Missing that space. So cheers to CMS.
Cheers. Never thought I'd miss the smell of MSL. Maddie, last but not least, if you'd like to say a few things.
Yeah, thanks, Sammy. First, I wanted to thank my advisor, Steve, for his mentorship over the past few years, as well as Erin Polster for her guidance in the lab, and as well as the greater CMS community, especially my lab mates, for being a great source of knowledge to me during my master's program, and of course, my parents and my sisters, Rachel and Allie, for being the best support system during my time in grad school. But thank you, guys.
Thank you, Maddie. And how about one last round of applause for our graduates? You can go ahead and unmute yourself. Cheers, everyone. I know I will miss you dearly. Congratulations again to our CMS graduates. We are proud of what you have accomplished while you are here and what you will do as future scientists, educators, and citizens. Everyone can tune in to USF's virtual commencement starting tomorrow, Saturday, December 12th at 9 a.m. You can log on to usf.edu/commencement to watch and learn more. If you can't make it at 9 a.m., don't worry, the video will be available for replay all day on that website. Special thanks to everyone in academic affairs and the communications teams for making this event possible. We will be sharing today's recording via email and social media. Again, you can contact me, Sammy Francis, if you have any questions. And we will be running the slideshow one more time in case you missed it when you were coming in. Congratulations one more time to our newest alumni. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Go Bulls. Bye-bye.